In this video, I want to show you a few random tips that might help in your usage of Itslearning. Specifically, I want to show you how to favorite courses, how to add announcements, how to use the sticky text box, and how to switch to the student view. Let's get started. When you first log into Itslearning, hopefully it takes you to the Home tab, and then the courses are open, so you see a screen similar to the one that I have. I'm going to look at a few things about this screen. First off, notice over here in the upper right-hand corner, you can sort how these courses are viewed. Right now, mine are being sorted by the last updated one, so the one that I went into the most recently. But I could say I want to see these alphabetically, and they'll actually resort into alphabetical order. You can also just type here to search for any of your courses. Now notice the ones here at the top are all my favorite courses. These are ones that I have starred and ones that I go into most often. Any course that you get from Infinite Campus, that one will automatically be a starred course, so it should always appear here. But if you want your staff course to show up or any of the Forsyth County courses to be there, you would need to star them. Anything that's not starred, if you scroll down your screen, is down here, and then all you would have to do to add them to the top one is simply click on the star, and it's going to move that course up to the top. So unstar something, and it'll move it out, star it, and it'll move it up to the favorites. Now the next thing I want to look at is the little edit option that's available on every single one of these courses. So if I click this pencil, there are a few things that you can change about your course. If you are the teacher, you will have the ability to make a friendly name. So I could rename this course to something a little bit easier for my students to recognize or for me to find later. Notice I can click on a color and change the color of that block. And then I can assign a teacher to the course, so I would actually see their avatar or their picture. So I can click on Dr. Bearden here and then click Save. So then notice it is now blue with Dr. Bearden's name on there. Additionally, if you go to the Courses tab up here at the top and click All Courses, this is where you're also going to see all of your courses together. And you can either click the stars here to favorite or unfavorite a course. And then I also want to point out this list because this is where you would find your archived courses. So on that other home page, you only see your active courses. But if you need to get to courses that we've archived for you, you need to go to this Courses tab, click on this drop down and say, show me the archived ones, and then it'll bring up the courses from the past that you've been a part of so you can copy things over. The second thing I want to look at with you are announcements. On every overview page of every course in Itslearning, if you scroll down below the plans block, there's an announcement section. And you can use this area to just give out announcements or bulletins about what's going on in your class. Welcome your students to class. Tell them what's coming up in the future for events. Ask them to bring things in. You can use this in a variety of different ways. I want to show you a few aspects about the announcements. Now, first off, you might want to check out the settings button here on the announcements. By default, when you put an announcement in a course, students can comment on that. I personally do not like that option because you're opening up a can of worms for anybody to say anything. So I actually go in and disable the comments for new announcements, but there may be times that you want students to be able to comment back. That's your personal choice, and so I just want to show that this is here, that you can do this at the beginning of the year with your new course, and then they're always disabled. Now let's say I just want to welcome everyone, so I can say, welcome to school. Notice I can add a resource, so anything that's in my course is going to show up there, and I can link it. Once again, you can click on the folder and see individual items within those folders to add to your announcement. You can also click on image and go and find a picture that you have within your drives and attach that picture onto the announcement. Over here under options, If for some reason you want to allow students to have comments at some point in time and not on others, you can always change it for just one particular announcement. So here I could say, okay, I'm going to disable them for this one, but for the next one, I'm enabling them. So if you don't want to do the overall settings, you have the option there. Notice you also have add to multiple courses. So if you're going to do the same announcements for every course that you're teaching, you can click this choice. All your courses will come up, and then all you have to do is click on the ones that you want to add it into. After you choose that course, just hit save, and it's going to automatically copy that announcement over to that other course as well. And then lastly there, you can schedule announcements, and I highly recommend this. You don't want to be welcoming them to school by the time we get to September. So I can go here to schedule announcements, and I can say start it today, but end it on August 31st. So you can set the start and stop window, click apply, and as soon as it hits that date, Itslearning will automatically take that announcement off of the overview page. So when you're done, just click add announcement, and then it's going to show up there for everyone to see. At any point in time, if you need to delete it, you can go back in here and hit delete. Notice you can also enable comments if you have them turned off, but you want to turn them on. You can change the schedule if you need to, and you can edit it. So a few different choices there. If at any point in time you need to go back and just say, hey, I had something scheduled for an announcement, was it really there? Notice this choice here from this drop down, show. I can show current, scheduled, or expired. So if I click on show the expired ones, it's actually going to go back and tell me anything that I've put in there in the past. So that'll just remind me. The third tip for today is the sticky text box. So on every Itslearning course on the overview page, you'll see this click here to add a sticky text box. When you click there, it's going to give you an editing box. So you could put a title in here. So I could say, welcome to my course. And then down here under content, you'll have the rich text editor that you're used to. So then you can put in any kind of text you need, any picture. You could record a video of yourself. You could just record an audio of yourself, but you can put whatever you want here in the sticky text box. Now we encourage teachers to put some kind of an image, some kind of a picture welcoming, put their contact information. Secondary teachers, if you have help sessions, put that information here. But just wanted to point that out. When you hit save, that information's right there on the front page for your students. If you need to edit it, just click the pencil and you're right back in and make any changes you need. The last tip for this video is to change to student view. So I'm in my course, I'm in as myself, I'm the teacher, but I want to see how kids are going to actually see this course. Anywhere within the course, you're going to see this little person icon up here in the upper right-hand corner. If you click on that icon, there's a drop-down telling you how you're viewing the course. If I want to view it as a student, all I have to do is click to student. The page is going to flash, it's going to change, and you're going to see that there's no editing options anywhere on this page. And then you can just click on different aspects of your course and see it just like the students would. Hope those tips help you with Itslearning.